Collectibles. Thank y'all for watching tonight. We are back live for 3-pack Thursday tonight. And it's a late stream tonight. I really appreciate y'all stopping by. We're a little later than usual. Hold on, I even got my setup set up right here. I've just got in for the farm. If you haven't seen Zach the Frugal Gardener, we went live tonight at the farm. And we had a great stream. We made it. A lot of y'all left there at the end, but we made it to the full moon. And we had a full moon tonight and it was awesome. We had a great stream tonight. I want to make sure I don't show any addresses here. But we had an epic stream tonight, and it was so much fun. And thank y'all for watching. I just flipped on the TV. I had to get the kids to bed. But we went live from the farm tonight. We had an awesome sunset. It was sunset, sunflowers, and a full moon. And it was wild. It was awesome. We got I started the stream out with the sunflowers and the sun was going down, and then we had an awesome sunset, and then we waited for a while. Now we had to charge the phone because the phone went dead on me. And then, I think Justin was there tonight. Robert was there. Barry. Thank you all that stopped by. It was awesome. And then I had to charge the phone for a while. And after I charged the phone, some of y'all I understand everybody look it went away, but the thing is here's the funny thing. After a while there, we got the phone charged up, and the full harvest moon came up over the barn. It was epic, y'all. It was epic. And then we got to see the full harvest moon in full effect. It was awesome. And it was so cool, man. It was so cool. If you get a chance, go back and watch it toward the end. The last 15 minutes of Zach the Frugal Gardener tonight. It was so much fun. So we got it all. We got a full harvest moon in. And then I said, hey, we got to get back here and go live. I wanted to go live at 10, but I wanted to get that full harvest moon in. Yeah. So they sing it, Neil Young. That's right, Barry. And I was so pumped about getting it because Barry knows what I was talking about. And Judy was there. Yeah. No, I went black for a while because I was charging it and we were in the truck and there wasn't really anything to see. But toward the end, the full harvest moon comes over the barn, and we backed the truck up. We went back and we filmed it the last 10-15 minutes. I don't think there were times there's nobody was even there in the stream, but it was so much fun. But thank y'all for all being here tonight. Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles, y'all rock. And let me go ahead and start to shout everybody out. We're gonna have an awesome stream tonight. We're gonna rip a pack here. And then from Topps Trading Day, and we're going to rip a monster package from Crown Jewel Cards. Can't wait. Thank you all for stopping by. The Jets are up 21-3 on the Patriots tonight. I had the Jets winning tonight. And I don't know if you go to Fanatics, the app, they have this thing where you predict the winners and the players and all that. And you get points toward credit on Fanatics. Y'all got to go check it out because it's a way you can save on sports cards. And I picked the Jets to win tonight, and I had Aaron Rodgers playing good, and I had some of the Jets playing good. So I think I'm winning on this. Maybe I won some credits towards some cheaper sports cards. But let me go shout everybody out. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate your wonderful support. And we're live here. Here, I'm going to see something real quick. I want to see how that works. No, that's too bright. I don't want to get it too bright in here. But thank you all for watching. Man, so many awesome people here in the chat. Let's shout out everybody else. Spontick Sith was the first one here. Let's go. Thank you, Sith. Spontick's live Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern time. Man, Perch is there. Dan, Dave, Swag. It's an epic night. Man, I love the new Streamly format every week, man. Barry, thank you, Barry. Barry rocked. He was there with us tonight. Perch was there, and then dual stream for Zach Attack tonight. That's right, Perch. That's right. Dynamic duel. Yeah, that's right. We had 2 live streams in one night tonight, y'all. So I don't have to work tomorrow. So I was like, let's do it. Let's do 2 of them. I was just going to do one out in the sunflower field, but I said, what the heck? Let's just go out to the farm. We'll do one for Zach the Frugal. So I'm trying to work on my watch hours for Zach the Frugal Gardener. So I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and go out there and do this one and then come back and do here. So that was awesome. Let's see who else was Yoda Poppin' Vintage Cards, the Guru in the house. Thank Guru was there with me tonight. Thank you, Guru. You rock. Barrett Bayhurst. Thanks for stopping by, Barrett. Barrett's awesome. One of the best. And if Barrett, you're going live later tonight, I'm going to pop on over there. Support you, man. I hope I'm not running over you, man. I apologize. But I want to do 2 streams tonight. Robert Springs. Thank you, Robert, for joining us tonight on Zach the Frugal Gardener as well. Let's see. Justin in the house. Thank you, Justin Jody Smith. He was one of the first ones there in Zach the Frugal Gardener. You rock, man. Thank you so much. We got Canadian Card Breakers, Jason in the house. Let's go. CCB, one of my favorite Canadians, one of my favorite sports card collectors. What a great guy. Thank you, CCB. Judy. Oh man, Judy's the best. I can't tell you how much I appreciate Judy's support. I was saying this on Zach the Frugal Gardener tonight. Judy was there. Man, every single video I drop, every short, Judy is awesome. One of the greatest supporters in this YouTube community. And thank you, Judy. You're helping Zach the Frugal Gardener grow. We're only 100 and what is it, 80 something subscribers to go to 1K. So let's go, man. I'd love to get there before the end of the year. God is great. Titus coming to us from the great country of Japan. How you doing, Titus? Thanks for stopping by. Let's see who else. Uncanny Swag in the house. Joker for president. He says, let's go. Thank you, Swag. You rock. Let's see who else we got here. Um, Man, thank you, Swag. You rock. We got commenting collector Robert in the house, man. Robert had a great interview today. Go watch it. Uh, just half of my live doubleheader, Pastor Ken and Samurai Ken was earlier. Let's go. Man, I was watching that. Go what? Robert is great. I gotta have Robert back here sometime soon. One of the greats here in the community. Thank you, Robert. You rock. Let's see who else we got here. Budget Rich Brian in the house, coming to us from Detroit. Let's go. Surf Blue, go Indians. Hey, Surf Blue, thanks for stopping by. Let's go. I like the Indians too. Let's go. Let's see here. 23 March. 23 March. He's part of that Saturday night. He goes live before Spine Ticks on Saturday nights. I know he does some live streams Thursday. Let's go, 23 March. You're the best, man. Thank you so much. Let's see who else we got here. I think that's it. Jim NFL 7. Thank you, Jim NFL 7. Appreciate you stopping by. 603 collects. Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. 603 collects. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate your wonderful support, man. Let's go. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's awesome when I see somebody new here in the house. 603 collects. Let's go. And let's see if I see anybody else in here I may have missed. If I missed you, let me know. I appreciate y'all awesome. I'm following this on my laptop while we're live here on the stream. So I appreciate y'all all. So what are we going to do tonight is we're going to rip one pack here of Topps Trading Card, and then we're going to open up my first PSA 10 reveal. I'm very excited about this because I have no PSA 10 cards. Now, Sith, he's got a ton of them. I watched it. I don't have any, man. Sith, I'm always jealous of y'all those PSA 10s. And Swag, too, has the PSA 10s. I don't. I don't have any PSA 10s. So tonight, we're going to reveal my first PSA 10 ever. It's a quarterback. It's a rookie card. And now I'll say it might get downplayed of who it is, but still, it's my first PSA 10 rookie football card. I'm not giving up on this guy. So I'm very excited about it. I've never had a PSA 10. I have a bunch of PSA 9s and 8s, but I don't have any PSA 10s, so I'm very excited. 603 is Candyman. Oh, man, that's awesome. Al, oh, that's awesome. Hey, Al, how you doing, man? The Patriots. That's that's what it is. It's the Patriot, dude. I know I was subscribed to you, Al. Let's see. Am I subscribed to 603 Collects? Oh, I'm not. So, Al, guess what? I just subscribed to you right now. Let's go, man. Get us Bird in the house. Let's go. Hey, Al, man. Super pumped. Al was here on the channel a while back. Man, Al's a great guy, man. I'd love to have Al back here. One of the great people in this community. Hey, Al, I hope you're doing well, man. I'm so pumped to see Al back here. Um, let's see who else we got. I sometimes, that's the thing is when Zach the Frugal Gardener goes on certain channels, people may not know who I am because they know Zach Sports Card. So I'm like, man, PSA tendencies. That's right, y'all. He goes, go watch that, Sith. We were watching one of your videos today on not on Spine Ticks, but I think it was PSA tendencies. And I would turn it on there because we watch shorts. Me and the girls during lunch today, we just watch shorts all the time. And I was like, that's it. Because I could tell by the voice, and we were watching it. And I just subscribe. Y'all go jump on this bus, man. 603 Collects. Let's go to your channel, Al. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can drop a link to it. I don't know if I can do that. But I just jumped on your bus, Al. That's awesome, man. Great to see you back here making some videos and some content. And super pumped, man. Yeah, daily sports news with cards on PSA tendency. Let's go, man. Yeah, we were watching, me and the girls, we watch nothing but shorts sometimes because they like the shorts. And we watch, Jay Thompson and the Squirrels and That's their favorite. They love the squirrels and the deer and all that stuff. I can't get them to watch the sports card stuff like I like to watch. But Yoda fixing to eat Mario. That's right. He's 2 times the size of him, isn't he? That's right. But thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all's wonderful support. We've got a great stream tonight. We're not going to go long, and because dude, it's like 10:30 here, but we are live here. I appreciate you all stopping by, and we had a great evening tonight. It was fun tonight. Dual streams, 2 streams in one night. Firebox breaks. Keith in the house. Let's go, Keith. Thanks for stopping by, Keith. One of the best hockey sports card contents out there. You're not subscribed. You need to go over there and jump on Firebox Breaks. We're getting to hockey seasons coming up. I'm getting pumped. I'm thinking about getting a blaster of Upper Deck extended series because I want to go bedard hunting. Best Buy has them, and I'm thinking about getting one. I've got a coupon coming, and there's Dan DM Card Hockey in the House. He'll be live tomorrow night. He stopped by the Zach the Frugal Gardener. Thank you, Dan. You rock. I appreciate your wonderful support. And Dan's had some great hosts on there. He had a football live stream with Kaylee and George Squad, and some of the other guys is there. Thank you as much. And it's interesting to see Aaron Rodgers play. Last year, I'm watching this game Jets, and you turn around, Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. You remember last year, he didn't even make it like to the first quarter. I think it was he got injured. So Jets looking good tonight. Maybe all the money they paid for Aaron Rodgers, he's finally proving it. So Herbeck sing a Matchbox 20 song to Ron Gant. Barry, let's go. I love you, Robert, man. That's the thing. Yeah, us Braves fans sometimes that stinks a little bit, but love Robert, comment collector, and y'all got to go watch Robert's newest video. Man, it's great. Robert is one of the best interviewers for. You got to go watch it, man. It's absolutely awesome. Go check it out. One of the best interviewers on YouTube is Robert at Comment and Collector, and I call him a great friend. Where's the host Zach? Yes, I'm right here. I'm right here. Let's go. So thank you, Jim NFL7 in the house. Perch DK. DK was in our Zach the Frugal car. DK, you missed it, man. We finally hit the full harvest moon. DK, we were just black sitting in the car charging the phone, and DK popped in there and he's like, "Where's this full harvest moon?" It came at the end. Go back and watch the replay. The last 10, 15 minutes, it finally came up over the barn, and we had a live stream. We went to like 1% on the phone, and then we did. Mr. Knife is probably watching his Jets. I know that's what I was thinking too, Robert. Mr. Knife, Daryl's probably watching the Jets tonight. Yeah, and Daryl goes to bed at this time of night. Daryl goes to bed before 10 o'clock, so this is way past his bedtime tonight. So I don't expect Daryl to be here at all. I don't expect Daryl every night, anytime to be here, but he's always here. He's one of the best. I'm sure he'll watch the replay. Yeah. But yeah, you got to go back and see that. It was so cool. Now I'll tell you this: my camera did not show the moon very well, but it was kind of like an orangey yellow moon. It was super cool, man. I was like, yeah, if you go outside tonight and check it out, man, you don't get a full moon very often, and it's kind of like an orangey moon. And out there, up here in the hills, we don't have as much street lights. I grew up in the city where you couldn't see the stars and the moon. And up here, in the country where I live now, you can. That's one of the real awesome things about living out here is that I do see the moon and the stars, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a good night to see it. In fact, to be honest with you, off camera is a better view of it than what I was doing. Thanks for your kind words, Zach. Coming from you, oh man, it was awesome to have Robert on. One of the great interviews I had honored to have him on the channel. One of the great supporters and great people in this community. Bedard would be a solid pull. I know. I want to pull Bedard. I have not pulled Bedard. I got a Wimby Prism rookie card, but I don't have any Bedards. That's Bedard and Stroud is what I got to pull, man. I've pulled all the other rookies, but I don't have those guys. I'm gonna hunt for them. Surf Blue, where do you live? I live in North Georgia. Texas hockey cards in the house. Hey Tex, thanks for stopping by, man. Tex is one of the great channels. I hope you're doing well, Tex. Thanks for stopping by. Tex is one of the great channels. He goes live often, and he's a great one. 21-3. What are we in the third quarter? I thought I was going to miss this game because I was out at the farm so long. I'm in Gainesville, Georgia. Let's go. You're not far from me, Surf Blue. I go to Gainesville often. I heard Gainesville has got a great card show over there. One of these days, I need to go over to Gainesville, Georgia, and I need to go to the card show they have over there. I've been wanting to go over there for a long time, and I need to get over there because I heard they got a great card show over there. I used to go watch WCW Saturday Night Main Event back in the day when NWO and all them. I go there. They'd be taping over there in Gainesville. And a Saturday. Oh, there's one this Saturday. Oh, that's awesome. I need to get over there. That's the closest sports card show from me. I got my pumpkin Speedzak. The kids will plant in them in the spring. Should I store them in the freezer? Yes, I would store them in a cool place like a freezer, refrigerator. I still don't have his young guns, but I do have a rare SP. It's a black victory rookie card. Dude, that's sweet, man. That's sweet, man. Sunflower. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the sunflowers I sent. Yeah, those sunflowers I sent you, Robert. Put those in a cool place or put them in a refrigerator and then plant them next spring. For you, it takes 90 days for them to bloom. So I don't know when the last frost is in Minnesota, but you want to do it after the last frost. So I don't know when that is in Georgia. Here it's April 15th. So I don't. I'm sure Minnesota it's probably like mid-May or so. I know when I lived in Cleveland, Ohio, they didn't start planting until like mid to early May around Mother's Day. But I don't know what Minnesota is. I'm guessing that you get those from National Hockey Card Day packs. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we have one LCS that has National Hockey Card Day packs, and I need to go. So yeah, let's sub everybody up. Victor Negron cards in the house. The frost never ends in Minnesota. Last frost is in July. Well, I was in Montana, and I was in the Montana, Wyoming. I went up this mountain right on the border there, and they still had snow in the mountain in July. It was the most amazing things I'd ever seen in my life. I was born in Laria, Ohio. Yeah, I spent a summer living in Cleveland, Ohio, and it was fun. But I've lived in Georgia all my life. I went to UGA, and I was at UGA my senior year doing an internship, and I enjoyed my time there. Ordered the Hobby Box Purge, giving it away on the last Sunday this month. Let's go, CB. Let's go, man. That's awesome. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and rip a pack. Shout out to Yoda. Shout out to Super Mario. I tell you who's been dropping for me is Simpsons, y'all. Man, Cleveland does rock. People give Cleveland a bad name. I think Cleveland rocks, Mario. I really do. And so many great people in Cleveland. I tell you this, I spent one summer there, and it was awesome. Especially I'm used to the hot, humid summers in Georgia. I love Cleveland in the summertime. It's a great place to be. It's not too hot. Oh, nice. I have a giveaway coming up. Let's go. Perch is going to have a giveaway. Let's go. Mistake by the Lake. Swag. Pound Sprinkles. Yeah, Sprinkles is down the base. I just fed Sprinkles. She's having a good time. Oh, Aaron Rodgers just got sacked. Oh, well. Still, they're up 21-3. All right, let's rep a pack. Good cards you will pull. Let's go. We're looking. You can get autos in these. So we're going to pull this pack right here. Topps Trading Card Day packs. And I think this is the last one we're going to open. I got 3 more I'm going to save for next year. And the week before National Trading Card Day, we're going to rip those. Here we go. Going Vladdy Guerrero. Shout out to the Blue Jay fans out there. Let's go. We got Manny Machado in the Padres right there. And then Yordan Alvarez. There you go. Yordan, man. He's good. He's good. And then Chris Bryant alert. There you go. Chris Bryant for Swag's Colorado Rockies there. There you go. Let's go. Vlad hit his 30th home run today. Oh, let's go. It's a 4-year channel anniversary. Got some blaster of A&G to give away as well for Julie Spinach Goose Hunt. Let's go. Aaron Judge. There we go. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. What a great year he's having. And there we go. There's our pack. So, I think the best card we got was Judge right there. I think that's our hit of the night. Jordan's all over again. Vladdy. There you go, y'all. There's our pack. That's our pack for tonight. But I got my scissors here. We are going to have a monster PSA 10 reveal tonight. So, surprise Bryant not hurt. There. Yeah, he's had some struggles. Well, y'all, thank y'all all for watching. Thank y'all all for stopping by. Give us a thumbs up if you haven't. We'd love to have your support. Helps gets the algorithm out there to everybody. So I want to give a shout out to Crown Jewels cards. I won this a while back, and y'all, I have no PSA 10 cards. I just don't. I've never had a card graded. I do want to get some cards graded soon. But I've had some. I don't say find trouble, but I have some things coming up, and it's gonna cost some money. So I got to kind of be careful about what I spend money on. So it's tough times with high inflation, and I do want to do a PSA order before the end of this year, but I'm saving up my money, and I'm kind of watching my expenses, and so I haven't been able to get around to it. I got some expenses coming up and things I'm having to pay for these kids. The girls are in band, and my hamster's playing the clarinet, and bills and stuff. So that comes first, family first, and then when you can get a little extra cash, you might get you a grade at PSA, and maybe I can take some of the revenue we make from here to do that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but to be honest with you, I've never made a penny off YouTube, so it really doesn't matter. But that's another topic another day. But got this from Crown Jewels Cards. His channel is in the description below, and give him a sub. And I think he's about 200 subscribers, so man, he's really needing that support to grow. So help him. He just did a video where he dropped some PSA 10 cards. He's a great sports card collector. He hunts retail. Great guy in this community. And I won this. He had a giveaway, and I was super excited. Barry knows what I won here. Wow, Jim NFL 7, 10,000 subs outstanding. How I had never heard. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Jim. That's super awesome. All right, we're going to rip this open, and I'm going to show you what I won. Huge thanks to Crown Jewels Cards, y'all. His channel is in the description below. I really appreciate his wonderful support. And here we go. All right, man, he really wrapped it well. Look at this. Ooh, there it is right there. Man, this thing's... Look at all the bubble wrap. Good grief. Ooh, look at that. He got this. I'm keeping this bubble wrap, too, because I'll ship some stuff away and save that for a rainy day, because there it is. There's the box, y'all. And here it is right here, y'all. Super excited about it. It's right here in this blue envelope. So we're going to open this up. Been on a few streams. I've subbed about 6 or 7 months ago. Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank y'all for stuck around. Thank you, DK, for dropping that link. You rock. Just hope my channel stays May, April. Oh, awesome, man. I know, that bubble wrap will last me for a while. Yeah, I'll have to ship some stuff, and that's pretty awesome, man. I got all these boxes in here for shipping, and I never use them. I need to get on the ball, y'all. I've been telling myself, one of my goals for this year was to list 200 cards on eBay, and I think I only have like 80 to 90 cards listed on eBay, and I need to get on the ball on that. I've just been so busy with the farm and the kids and everything, life in general. Today I've been running them to the doctors everywhere, and doing that tomorrow. We got to get them drive to Atlanta and go to the doctor. So we got a lot going on. So I hadn't got around to it. But as things slow down with the farm in the wintertime, I want to do that, because I want to start selling more cards on eBay and just selling stuff in general. And we went on a little bit of hunt tonight. Didn't see a lot tonight. We went to Walmart. Where'd we go? Walgreens today. I saw these cool 2-pack stuffs at Walgreens tonight that had 2022 update Chrome, and then they had Bowman in them, and then they had one with archives, but I didn't get them. They were $8. Swabs has digs on the Joker. Okay, so here you go, y'all. Now, y'all are gonna say like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta put this in." Hold on a minute. Hang on a minute, y'all. I'll be right back. I gotta get a protector for this, because I do have some PSA. Well, I have a lot of one-touch protectors, and I want to put this in there because this is my first PSA 10 card. All right. I really want to protect this card, so this is pretty awesome. Now, I know this guy got injured, and I know some people will say this guy will probably never play again. He needs to go ahead and retire. But I say, who knows? He was a great quarterback at Alabama, and you never know. He had a great season last year, and he's a good quarterback. He just got to stay healthy. And so here it is right here, man. There it is, my first PSA 10. It's a PSA 10 die-cut blue prism select Tua right there. That's pretty awesome right there. It's a premier level. Look at that. I've never had a PSA 10. And look, it's a prism. You see down there at the bottom? Because that's a die cut right down there. So this is fire. I couldn't believe I won this. I don't know what this value is, but I got to put it in one of these sleeve protectors, because I want to protect it, man. I want to protect. This is my first PSA 10 right here. And this is a 2020 Panini Select Tua die cut blue prism. And die cut are hard to gem nice. I know. Because they have those corners on them, and die cuts are super hard. I agree. So, and it's a PSA Gem Mint 10. This has got to be one of my favorite cards. Now, let's say Tua is going to be back. He said today, I think, he's going to come back and play. So, who knows, man? maybe he comes back and he can keep himself healthy and have a good career. Um, if there are any Canadians in here, sign up with an account with Can Post something like that. Okay, that's I don't know what's going on. Canadians in here, sign up. Okay, but this is awesome, and sorry, I'm trying to follow the chat. So I'm excited about my first PSA 10 card. I don't have a lot of PSA graded cards, and I'm starting to collect more. I mean, when I can get them at a reasonable price, and um, this is awesome, man. I mean, I die cut Tua rookie, um, pretty sweet, man. This is pretty awesome. Very excited. Um, I know it could be. I mean, he could be out for a while. He may never play again. I don't know. He said today he's going to come back and play. He was a pretty tough guy. He was a good. And here's the thing, though. Let's just say he retires. He's a legend at Alabama. He's still going to be collectible because he won a national championship for Alabama, man. And y'all kind of don't think about that when you're collecting NFL players. But I tell you this, I love to have any Georgia Bulldogs that won national championships, like Stetson Bennett or any of those players in my PC being a Georgia collector. So Alabama fans will love to collect this guy. Zach Falls live chat better than anyone. So thank you, Robert. I don't know if I do that. I miss a lot of stuff. Um, but this is pretty pumped. Pretty pumped to get this. This is my. Let me get a stand for this. I'll stick them here. We'll put them right down here. And super excited about adding that to the collection right there. We'll bring Yoda back. Let me put. Oh, hold on. There goes the stage. Hold on. Put that right down there. And man, that's awesome. What a fun time tonight. So this is not gonna be a long stream tonight because we had the. Man, we went like 2 hours tonight or longer at the farm tonight. But pretty fun. Pretty fun. So here we go. Let's go back to the game real quick. I'm super. Yeah, by the way, y'all, let me give another shout out. Crown Jewels cards. Their channel's in the description below. Our two cards still sought after. I think, that's what I was saying. Like, they may not be the most, but Alabama fans, even let's say he retires, I think he's still going to be a sought out card because he's an Alabama legend. Some of us collect players from our colleges, even if they didn't have great NFL careers. I can tell you that there are a lot of Georgia Bulldogs that I love to collect that never had great NFL careers. So, Alabama fans, I don't know if you know how intense Alabama fans are. Barry might know. They are pretty passionate. People still collect Johnny Manziel. That's what I'm saying. Like, what kind of career did Johnny Manziel have? Not a great NFL career, but people love Johnny Manziel in Texas. He was a legend down there. So, I'm just saying that Tua will always be collectible in Alabama for sure. Yes, Barry says passionate is an understatement. I know what I'm saying. That's because I have a couple of unopened blasters of his rookie card year in the storage. Oh wow. Well, I mean, you never know. There's Nikki 2 times in the house. Hey Nikki, man, great live stream on Sunday night. Man, super pumped to have Nikki joining me tonight. What a great guy, great channel. Y'all go join him Sunday night. He's been having some epic live streams on Sunday night. Thanks, Nikki, for stopping by. Nikki was in Zach the Frugal. We went live. I've gone live twice this week on Zach the Frugal Gardener. I went live Monday night and tonight. And look, y'all, I'm trying to build the watch time hours. I'm trying to grow the channel. I'm trying to get it to 1K. It's a challenge. It's a big challenge. Now, it's funny. I'll turn here on this channel. I turn around. There's another 20, 30 subscribers every day. It just keeps growing. But Zach the Frugal Gardener, I get excited when I get 5 subscribers in a day. We're all growing, but it's a slow process. I forgot what that was like. I really did. It kind of humbles you. It really does, and it kind of appreciates the growth on one channel more when you see how much of a struggle it is when you're under 1K. And sometimes we forget about that as we grow bigger and bigger. So it's been fun. It's been fun, and it's gave me a better appreciation for all the wonderful support I have. Thank you all. Stop by each and every week. Y'all rock. And let's go back to this game. Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, and the Jets are driving down the field. Looks like the Jets are about to score again. This is going to be a good game. The Jets look like... I think the Jets got this game won, though. We're up 21-3. What are we in the fourth quarter? Yeah, I think the Jets got this locked down. So they're going to have a win tonight. My Falcons play the Chiefs this weekend. I was really excited about my Falcons winning this weekend, but I don't think they're gonna win against the Chiefs. I don't think if they win Sunday night against the Chiefs, that's a miracle. Hammy and Son in the house. How you doing, Hammy? Man, thanks for stopping by, man. He went live this past week. Stopped by. He had a great live stream. Y'all go check it out, man. Hammy and Son, you're not subscribed. Jump on his bus. He's doing a great thing. The 2 for 22 campaign for all our awesome veterans and everyone that served our country. Amazing, amazing stuff he's a part of. It's more than sports cards, y'all. It's amazing, amazing. I say that each and every time. One of the most moving streams I've ever had here on this channel. And super pumped to have Hammy with me tonight. Look forward to having him back sometime soon. Mr. 95 Cents will be happy in the morning. Yes, he will. Yeah, he loves his Jets. He's a big Jets fan. And he likes the Yankees, too. He likes the Yankees, too. My last YouTube video coming September 24th was just waiting for Otani to make history. Yeah, how about Otani, man? What a year he's having. What a year. Got to get those Otani cards, man. I mean, sometimes, at first, we thought Otani was good, and then he got injured, and then he's just come back the last couple of seasons. Just absolutely amazing. What a season he's had this year. What a season. Um, I was watching the Braves and Dodgers play this weekend, and wow, Tony is a great player. Great to see Freddie Freeman back here in Atlanta. Braves, I don't know if they're going to make the playoffs. They are battling with the Mets and the Cubs a little bit for the final wild card spot. They got a 3-game series this week with the Mets. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's getting. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Mets may make it. May not be the year. But look, the Braves had a lot of injuries this year. A lot. So I don't know if they're going to be able to go to the playoffs. It's okay because they took. When you don't have Acuna, Riley, Spencer Strider. I mean, half their team is doing demolished. Sean Murphy's been out a lot of this season. Albies has been injured. I mean, it's just amazing. They're even close to making the wild card, to be honest with you. Don't drop the 2 in the background, man. End up with a concussion. Woo, yeah. I'm super pumped about this card, though. It's my first PSA 10 Gem Mint, and it's a die-cut blue prism. And die-cuts are super hard because the way those borders are, it's super, super rare to get a home run. Number 61 was a moonshot. Wham. It was so hard to get a PSA 10 on one of these because all those corners on them, man. It's not like a regular sports card to get a PSA 10. So I was super pumped about this. I have no PSA 10s in my collection, y'all. I'm more of a raw collector, y'all. I mean, I like PSA. If it's the brand that I like the most. But, I mean, you have to fork out the money for PSA cards. And be honest with you, I think if I go the PSA route, I will grade them myself better than buying from others. So, I have some cards that I would like to get graded through PSA, just to kind of have them slabbed, a part of my collection. I don't know what they would grade, but just to have them graded and slabbed in my collection so they're protected for the long haul, down the road. So that would be cool. When's the next episode of Your Team Stinks? That's that's right. Hey, that was a great episode last week. Swag and said, I enjoyed it. I was coming out of the Walgreens. No, I was coming out of the Walmart watching that last week. That was awesome. There you go. Jets just scored again. It's 24-3 in the fourth quarter. I think it's good night for New England. Their game is over with, so I think it's Sticks G in the house. Did I say Sticks G? Let's go, Sticks G, man. Holy cow, Sticks G. You've been dropping some monster videos on wrestling, and you've been getting some monster views on those, and I've been watching them because I love watching old school wrestling videos. Sticks G, and you hit 1K. Let's go for Sticks G 1K. How many years I've been wanting to see Sticks G hit 1K, and he did it, man. He did it, and he's on fire. Let's go. Let's go. Subscriber number 1 was Sticks G. I'm super pumped for you, Sticks. Let's go, man. That is awesome. I love the old school wrestling you videos you've been having, and I've been watching them big time, man. Pierce are already done better than I expected this season. Yeah, but they have been. Nobody expected a lot from them. Now that's they're playing pretty good. Just I guess the Jets. It's good to see the Aaron Rodgers doing better. I mean, they got to say they had a rough season last year. So, but yeah, so. Man, NFL's been great. I've been watching all these games. I mean, I love watching the Red Zone. I watch the Red Zone when I'm watching, if I'm not watching the Falcons games, which this Sunday they didn't play until Monday night, I'm watching Red Zone. And I'm sit there and watch Red Zone all day. Jets have already done worse than I was expecting. Yeah. Well, I love watching the red zone, man, because the red zone takes you to where all the action is. So, like, I'm watching, man, the Saints look good. Good grief, how many points the Saints been putting up? That's un way nobody expected that at all. That's amazing. All the points Saints, Saints are big Falcons rivalry. Man, they've been playing well. What are some Panthers struggling? Bryce Young, man, it looks like they're gonna sit him out. Yeah, I know Barry Bear will comment on that one. Man, Tampa playing well. I tell you, man, it's been interesting to see all these teams, see how they're playing, and it's a long season. Look, where are we into 2 games right now? I mean, that's when the Falcons lost their first game to the Pittsburgh. I was like, well, guess what? There's a lot more games. I'm not going to just count this one game as the whole season. So, man, I mean, there's a lot of games to be played. We don't. I've seen the Falcons one year go 6-0, and then they didn't even make the playoffs. So, a lot of football to be played. We are just at the start of this, and you know a lot to go here. Nikki says my team's coaching is suspect. Woo, what a game. What a game, Nick. Man, y'all, it was a good game. Well, it was good for me. I enjoy it. But, yeah, I know that a lot of people in Philadelphia are upset about the Eagles game. And I may not have been, but I'm a Falcons fan. So, look, there aren't a lot of us out there. So, we're excited about the win. But it was a good game, man. Good game. I was pulling for my Georgia Bulldogs on the Eagles. Jalen Carter was in there. And, man, I was so pumped about Jordan, what's his name? The big boy plays defensive line. The first pick for the Eagles. What's his name? Jordan. What's his last name? Oh, he's a big old dude. He was the #1 pick. He's one of my favorites, man. And I was so good to see him. He's healthy and back playing. That was pretty awesome. Good to see him playing because he got injured last year. What's his last name? He was the #1 pick. He played on the national championship Georgia team. Nikki, let me know in the chat. That was good to see him back playing because I know he got injured. I'm always pulling for him. He's one of my favorites. So that was good to see that. And hey, man, I was excited to see Kirk Cousins driving the ball down the field because the first game they looked horrible. I mean, I was like, oh man, this is like, oh, Desmond Ritter 2.0. But good to see him back playing. Someone in defense played okay too. I was excited about that. And I still lost in the fantasy football league though because I had AJ Brown on my team. And here's the thing: I didn't know he was going to get injured or he wasn't going to play. So I had all the Falcons on my team. I had like Kirk Cousins as my quarterback. My defense was Falcons, kicker, everybody. But I had A.J. Brown on my team, and A.J. Brown was injured and didn't play. So I was like, oh, man, I lost again. I'm 0-2 in Fantasy League. Sticks G's in there with me, in the Fantasy Football League. And Kaylee and Jordan Squad's Fantasy Football League. And, I can't win. Even when my team wins, I was like, well, I was going to put that in the chat sticks about, yeah, I might be 0-2, but my Falcons won, so that was good. Barry, they should just run the ball, try to be cute. Yeah, yeah, Jalen Hurts can run, man. He looked good. Jordan Davis, that's it, yeah. I couldn't think of Jordan's last name. I have a green prism of his, and it's one of my favorite. Like, nobody cares about a defensive line rookie card, but I love it because he was a Georgia. More rumblings of Atlanta getting a third NHL franchise. Well, I hope, Keith. I hope. I've kind of given up hope. I was hoping the Coyotes would come here, but it looks like that wouldn't happen. So we can all hope. And there is Keith, I don't know if you know this, but they are in the process of building another stadium over not far here in Forsyth County, and they want to put a team in there. So I have some nice Jalen Carter cards. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Jalen Carter is one of my favorites. Great dog. Great dog. Love him. I'm pulling for him. Yeah, and so there is an arena being built. They're building a thing kind of like the Braves have a Battery, which I don't know if y'all heard about this, but the Braves have this awesome place called the Battery, and it's all these restaurants and bars, and it's almost like I don't want to say how to explain it, but it's right outside the Braves stadium. So people like tailgate there, and then they just walk into the stadium. It's state of the art. It's so much better what they had at Turner Field in Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. And people go in there, they have dinner, and then they walk into the stadium. Well, they're building. Oh, thank you. Yeah, look, it's my first PSA 10 tour right there, and it's a die cut. A huge shout out to the Crown Jewels card. I won this. I'm so pumped about it. It's my first PSA 10 card I ever had. And they are building that with the possibility of putting a hockey team, NHL team in there. Now, they're going to use it for a lot of events with high school graduations and all that. So their goal is to bring an NHL team. So maybe show the back. Yeah, here's the back of it. There it is right there. There's the back, premium level, premier level, 2022 quarterback right there. There it is right there. There's the back. Um, Left-handed quarterback might be a rarity in the NFL. Dolphins have never shade away from southpaws. I just remember Tua beating Georgia. Man, he was a great quarterback at Alabama. Broke my heart as a Georgia fan, but man, I was really pulling for him to have a good NFL career. Who says he's done yet? Who says he's done? I mean, a lot of people are saying he's done, telling him to quit, but never know. I'm all for it because in a few years that franchise. Well, maybe I know Quebec is fighting for a franchise. I know that, and Houston wants a franchise. So I don't know. I mean, Quebec could get one. That would be cool. Houston, Houston deserves one too. I mean, that's a big city. They have a large population there. So, Calgary, Winnipeg, Quebec. I know. The Calgary run, I'm okay with. The Winnipeg one stings. I mean, Winnipeg burns. Like the Thrashers had a great support here. That was all on the Winnipeg one was all on ownership to me. It was just total. Oh, I don't even. It gets me mad just thinking about it because there's a huge fan base for the Thrashers, and a lot of us were really hurt. Austin is an upcoming town. It is, yeah. How about those Texas Longhorns? Peyton Manning's son. Oh my gosh, he looked good this weekend. Texas and Georgia plays Texas upcoming, and next weekend they play Alabama in a huge game. He'd be walking away from 100 million or so if he retired. I know. Who knows? You know, I don't. I like the jersey's nice color pattern. Yeah, I love the Thrashers, and they were my team. And but yeah, how about those Texas Longhorns, y'all? They look good. Georgia's gonna play them later in October. Manning was juking guys out. I know he looked like Peyton. He looked like Archie. I mean, the way he ran up and down that field, he is gonna be good for the future. Wow, Texas has got a good team. That is exciting to watch. I want to see Vegas get an NBA franchise. Oh yeah, I think they've been talking about that, right? Vegas getting one. And I know you know who I think needs an NBA franchise is how about Seattle, man? I mean, Seattle is a great Seattle Supersonics. They deserve an NBA team, man. And I think Seattle needs to get an NBA team back there. I feel for them because they lost one to Oklahoma City. I really think the NBA needs to go there and Vegas too. That would be exciting. They need to add two teams, and I think Nashville and Charlotte need baseball teams. I think Nashville and Charlotte. Imagine the Braves playing Charlotte and Nashville. Man, that would be exciting. Barry says Atlanta needs an NBA team. Well, I'm not going to disagree with you about that, Barry. I think Atlanta does need an NBA team because they can't win. They make me so freaking frustrated, and I don't know what they're doing. They traded Johnny Murray. They still got Trey Young. I was worried they were going to trade Trey Young. To be honest with you, I was like, oh my god, please don't trade Trey Young. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. They did get the number one draft pick. Maybe that guy turns out, but it wasn't a great draft year for the NBA. I mean, you didn't have like last year with Wimby. Um, so, I mean, to be honest with you, I think the WNBA draft was better than the NBA draft this year. I saw somebody in a Discord chat saying, this is going to be the first year where WNBA Prism is going to be more sought out than NBA Prism. And that's probably true. I mean, who isn't going for that Caitlin Clark Prism when it comes out, I mean, that's going to be a hot commodity when that WNBA Prism comes out because Caitlin Clark and there's that other rookie in the WNBA they're doing something really special, y'all. I really think you want to get onto those Caitlin Clark rookie cards because I think she is. That could be to me. I think that's going to be something for the future. I can tell you that watching the WNBA, Caitlin Clark with my daughters, they don't watch. They watch some sports, but they sat down and watched that national championship game, and they're excited about the NBA. You can see in arenas where their WNBA team plays in like with the NBA G League arena. They moved them over to the where the Hawks play, and they sold out. They had more people than the Atlanta Hawks did, and so it's gonna be exciting to see when WNBA Prism comes out. That stuff might be sell out. Like You all the scalpers might be getting that. You might not be able to find WNBA Prism. It might be sold out like Upper Deck Season 2 Hockey Perch, or what's the other stuff's been selling? Optic Football or Select Football. You know, it may be really hard to find out in retail hunt. All right, we've got 24-3. Jets got the ball here in the fourth quarter, and I think they're just killing the clock. I'm leaving all the WNBA for DK. I want some action like as a player, that Kelsey Plum. Yeah. You know, we have a team here in Atlanta. I bought my girls the Caitlin Clark Blaster. You know, I saw Grizzo. Grizzo was here on the channel a while back, and he was ripping that stuff. He brought 3 or 4 boxes of that Prism. You know, when me and Bronco Baseball Card Illustrator were ripping packs at Target, he bought one of those Caitlin Clark boxes, and he gave the hamster one of the packs, and she loves those cards. You know, she was real excited to have them. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, who knew that WNBA would be so popular this year? But I think Caitlin Clark's doing something special, and I think she's gonna be she's really, getting people excited about the WNBA, and I don't think there's anybody that's ever, to me in all the years, gotten me excited about watching the WNBA. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not been that exciting to ever watch, but you know, she's a good player, good shooter, and she let Iowa. I was really pulling for her to win that national championship with Iowa, but they barely lost. But it was a good game. Scalpers will get it, says Birch. I know. I know. You got to beat those scalpers, man. You got to get right there, right at restock, and you got to get there fast, or they're gonna scoop it all up and get it before you do. Maybe I'll hit a restock tomorrow. Prism comes out 10/16/24. Let's go. I bet that's just gonna be hot, 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 hot. Sith Love, Angel Reese, don't let him fool you otherwise. Yeah, that's the other rookie, Angel Reese swag. I forgot it. Yeah. I like those cheerleader card swag. Yeah. I thought it was a women's soccer card, Sid. Remember Swag sent you those women's, no, or did you send Swag women's soccer? I think it was. It was funny. I about died laughing watching that episode. She seemed cranky to me at first, but she is amazing with the fans always signing and talking to the kids. Yeah, I think she's a generational talent. I really do, and she's bringing something to the WNBA that's missing. I don't know what it is, but people are excited about it. She seems like what I think. She seems positive to me, and I don't know. I'm not going to compare her to Jordan because she's not Michael Jordan, but she's doing something to get people excited about a sport that a lot of people have not been. So a lot Swag and Phil were pushing women's soccer. I'll take the NBA cheerleaders and Manone. Thursday restock on Thursday up here in Michigan. Target. Well, I know. Yeah, I'm thinking we might have a Friday one. I'm gonna hit some Targets tomorrow too. I've got to go down to Atlanta and take the kids to the doctor, and then on my way back, we're gonna be hitting them stores tomorrow. We might hit GameStop. I still got my $5 rewards at GameStop for this month I haven't used. And I've been seeing those Chronicles packs still with Purdy rookies in them. And so Manone for sure, legend. Yeah, I love Manone Rayom. She was one of my favorites. You know, she played here in Atlanta for a while, and I got a couple of her autos. She's one of my favorite hockey players ever in Atlanta history. She's a legend. Yo, Robert. Yeah, and I met Manone Rayom one time. She was signing autographs at the Kroger down the street from my house when I was a kid, and I got to meet her. And she was very attractive. Um, yeah, she's a legend, man. I mean, she was a great hockey player and a goalie. You know, back in the day. I mean, so those Timmys and more ladies than NHLers. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Y'all, so man, a lot of good stuff going on. I heard I hit the restock last week, and the lady at the store said that she had seen some select football at Walmart's in Chattanooga. She just said, I think she worked for the distributor and said she'd had some, but she didn't have any at our store. But I'm on the lookout for some of that stuff. The composite football is incredible. Yeah, I've seen some good stuff. It's just hard for me to get it without the logos. That's tough. I've thought about getting some of that composite. Those hangers are pretty cheap, but I don't know. That's just kind of. I don't know. That's kind of. I think they're absolutely going to be insanely awesome when the logos are on there. I really think. I think rip some po- Pomon for sticks. I don't have any Pomon. I could get some at GameStop tomorrow, maybe next week. But I don't think I have any. But we did get a Tua PSA 10 tonight. How about that? There you go, right there. PSA 10 Tua right there. It's a die cut prism with a lot of different corners on there. It's my first PSA 10 right there I ever had in my collection. I'm very excited about that. And a shout out to Super Mario Brothers, man. I always got to put Mario in there. Maybe that'll hit. That hits on the shorts, man. Mario, that's the man, man. He's gotten me a lot of subscribers. He's gotten me a lot of views on the channel. This guy right here in the Paw Patrol, they really helped me grow the channel, man. Shout out to this guy, Mario in the house. I did some taping with Aries World in the house. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by, man. Mario, I want to say hey to you. How you doing, man? Aries World's got a great channel. Thanks for stopping by, man. And Yoda, he's a great guy as well. So thank y'all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great night. Looks like the Jets are going to win this game tonight. My Braves won today. They killed Cincinnati. They took 2 or 3 out from them. They should have won last night. But they're chasing those Mets, man. The Mets, they might not make the playoffs. Um, Sunday night football, Chiefs and Falcons. They were doing a preview of it, and they mentioned Taylor Swift, and so my daughter was like, "Oh, Taylor Swift, she's gonna be at the game." So, well, I might get them to watch the Falcons game. So this is where everyone's hanging out. Oh, thank you, Troy. You're awesome, man. Thanks for stopping by. Troy's Cards and Comics too. Troy's awesome guy. Thanks for stopping by, man. Tim's October 7th. Oh, Tim Horton cards are coming out. Let's go. Thank you, Al. You're the best, man. Great to see you back, man. Al's awesome. Y'all go subscribe to 603 Collects. That's Al's new channel, man. Let's go. Al's one of the best. I've had him a guest here on the channel before, and really awesome to see Al back here on YouTube. He's one of the best, man. I know he loves his New England teams. He's a great card collector, great guy in general, man. Super, super dude, and it was really fun to have him on here. Great guy. Got to have him back sometime soon. And there's Pivot Johnny in the house. Man, a lot of good games going on. I love to watch that red zone. Like I said, man, I watch all this game. I sometimes like on Sunday afternoon. Nothing beats like I'll sometimes be watching it and dozing off because like Sunday afternoon is kind of my nap time. And I'll watch some of it, then I'll fall asleep, then I'll wake up, watch some more. Maybe I'll wake up like in the afternoon games. Um, but yeah, that was fun, Al. Thank you. I'd love to have you back sometime soon. Great to see you back in here, man. Um, but yeah, so we had a great night tonight, man. My cards: Clayton Kershaw, Nolan Ryan, Kirby Puckett, Kent Herbeck, Tony Gwynn, Mark McGuire, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Chris Carter, and more. Oh, there you go. I appreciate y'all all stopping by, man. We had a great night tonight. We had a dual stream tonight. 2 streams in one. Huskers play tomorrow night. I know I saw Ari, you live in Nebraska. You're playing. Y'all got a big game tomorrow night on a Friday night. That's awesome. 400 consecutive sellout. That's awesome, man. I hope you have a great time. I bet Nebraska football is awesome. I bet y'all have some great fans. I'd love to go to a Nebraska game. We have some Timmys here, just not no hockey cards. Oh man, have a great night, everyone. That's right. Thank you, Judy. Me and Fire need to do better than a free donut card this time. Yeah, you need to get more than a donut. You need to get that big card, man. October 7th. Let's go. All right, y'all. I'm going to Canada on October 7th, y'all. I'll be back. Let's see. I'll have to leave sometime and take me a day or two to get up there. I don't know though. One time I drove to Cleveland, Ohio in 8 hours. No, I left at 5 a.m. here in Georgia, and I made it to Cleveland, Ohio. No, it was longer than that. I got there at like 8 o'clock at night in a snowstorm. So it was a drive, though. It probably slowed me down. I probably could have gotten there quicker. I drove to Cleveland, Ohio a couple of times. And back then I had like this 88 Oldsmobile. I always had to get it checked before I drove up there because I was worried about breaking down. Because this was during my college years, and I made it. I didn't break down once. Magic Johnson did congratulate Otani. Oh, that's awesome. Brock Purdy played Ohio State. Yeah, man. Brock Purdy. What an underdog story. Make sure to stop by my. I'm right across from the Detroit border. Yes, Dix. I'll be over right before I hit the Tim Hortons. I'll go try to hit that restock and get me some of that Tim Hortons because I love those Tim Hortons cards. Those are so nice and shiny and they're cheap. And I bet you can get a deal. Just read that Cedar Point will have a new coaster in 2025. Yeah, that's like the Six Flags there in Cleveland. Yeah, Aries, wear the T-Rex and I'll spot you on. I know I saw the T-Rex on Aries. That was super cool. Yeah, Windsor, Ontario. Sticks is from. Oh, cool, Robert. I have 3 nephews at Iowa State right now. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, what an underdog story. But that's why I love Brock Purdy, y'all. I'm not a big 49ers fan. I don't know. I was a big Steve Young and Joe Montana fan. I love the 80s 49ers, but I don't know. The last couple years I've not been a big 49ers fan. But I do love the Brock Purdy story. Quentin Byfield redemption is what I hit. Yeah, I saw when you hit that. Steve at For the Pools. He's PCM. I thought you were just outside. Yeah. So I really, man, the story of Brock Purdy is just inspirational. That's why I'm such a big fan. I'm not a big fan of many of the other guys on that team, but I do like the coach because the coach used to be the offensive coordinator at the Falcons. But I do love the Brock Purdy story. It's incredible. And that's why I'm such a fan of Brock Purdy because like he just came out of nowhere. He's that underdog guy that nobody people still don't think he's going to do anything, and I like that, man. I like it when you're down. People don't give you a chance. You come in there and you prove to them like he's got something to prove each and every week, and those kind of stories right there. That's inspirational, man. I got married at 40, Jim. Never too late. That's right. Yeah, I got married at 36. So, I know what you're saying there. Yeah, Hallie and I recorded some new T Rex footage. Did not post. Oh, that's awesome, man. Looking forward to seeing that Aries. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Um, Henry S says 49 where the ladies end. Oh man, let's go, man. Let's go. Well, I hope y'all having a great Thursday night. Appreciate y'all all stopping by here, man. We've had a good time tonight. Pulled up to let's see, let's show these other cards. Aaron Judge, what a season he's having. Aaron Judge is for real, y'all. Aaron Judge is for real. He's great. And let's see, Chris Bryant alert. Jordan Alvarez, this guy's for real. Jordan Alvarez is a great player. Get those Jordan Alvarez rookies and Vladdy right there. And there you go. So we pulled that tonight. And they had Topps Hobby Rip Night. Anybody get it? I saw Sith got some of that. He went to. I needed to go to that. They had, dude. They had one card show. One of my little LCSs had Spencer Strider there. The other one had Acuna and Austin Riley. Ducks Dugout had Austin Riley and Acuna, and then the other one had Spencer Strider, and that was Giant Sports Cards. And I was super close to getting the girls in the car. They wanted to go see Austin Riley, but I knew it'd be a packed house. Did you see that Kurt Warner underdog story? I know Kurt Warner was incredible too. He used to be like a bag boy at a grocery store, and I remember when Kurt Warner had those runs with the Rams. He was incredible. Just no rip nights near me. Yeah, but you know what? The crowds were out the door. I mean, they were lined up, and you go into these small little stores. So I just didn't. I didn't want to get in all that. I tried. John should have said she was. Oh my god! Come over to the state sticks, plenty here. Yeah, man, we need to have Topps Hobby Rip Packs trade for Tim Hortons or something. We need to do like something with the United States and Canada. Do a trade like, uh, y'all trade me your Tim Hortons for I don't know whatever we have here in the United States that y'all don't have. I do have to say for hockey wise, those Target boxes they have now, I think those are totally worth it. The ones that are under $20. I love those. Those are probably one of my favorite hockey products. Next to like some of the stuff you can pull Bedard out of. But those are worth it, dude. Those are worth it. Now these mega mystery boxes they have at Walmart that are $50, not worth it. But those Target ones with the hockey in there, I think they're worth it. I had my birthday on Sunday, but the ages. Hey, happy birthday, Keith, man. Happy birthday. Y'all wish Keith a happy birthday, man. He's a great guy, man. I'm so glad to see Keith making videos again. He took a little bit of a break, and he's back. And it looks like, oh, the Patriots, are they about to score? Oh, good. They're about to score. Maybe put up a couple of points here at the end for them. They're starting to put up some. They put up. It's toward the end, y'all. They're done. There's 16 seconds left in this game, but it looks like the Patriots are done. Fire, happy birthday, bro, man. Let's go. I hope we can see you at Disneyland November. We'll let you know when we will be there. The exact. Oh, we're going to Disneyland. That's cool, man. I hope you have a great trip. Dang, we went to Disney World a few years ago. Dang, that's cool, Perch. Got to get my passport renewed again. I want to do the birthday KB. I want to go to Canada one day, y'all. I really do. I need to do some more traveling. One of these days when I can get through some of the challenges I got going on, I really want to one of these days go travel to Canada. Really would. I'd like to go back up north. I'd love to go back to Cleveland. I don't like to do a lot of traveling. I don't. In the last couple of years, I've gotten less and less where I hate staying in hotels. But I do want to make some more travels as I get older. It's just tough now with farm and the kids and everything going on. And it's just tough. Inflation, it's tough. But maybe when things get better one of these days, I can get out and travel some more. Come up, Zach, visit me. I'll take you. Oh, let's go, Burst. I'd love to go one of these days to Canada. Um, I'd like to go. I'd love to go, like, if I like to, this is what I like to do. If I'm traveling, okay, I'm going to games and I'm going to teams. Like I made a trip one time where I drove from Cleveland down to Atlanta and hit every major league ballpark from Cleveland down to Atlanta. I went to Cleveland Indians, I went to the Columbus Clippers, Cincinnati Reds, Knoxville Smokies, and Chattanooga Lookouts, and then ended at the Atlanta Braves. I mean, if I'm going on a trip, I'm going to sports games because if I'm going to a town, I want the sport. I think when you go to a sports team town, you get to see what the town's all about. Because I don't drink or smoke or anything, so I don't go in the clubs or anything. But I do like to go to the sporting games. So Roll Tiderman, there he is. Oh, Roll Tiderman, how you doing, man? Are you ready? Are you ready? 2 weeks away, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna have a special college football episode next week, man, for Roll Tiderman. It's gonna be a big week. Big week. We're talking about Alabama tonight. I got a Tua right here. Look at this. Look at this. It's a Tua PSA 10 die cut blue prism. I know Royal Tiderman love this because, like I was talking, it's a rookie card die cut PSA 10. I wanted to show you that, Royal Tiderman. This guy right here is a Georgia Bulldog fan. He broke my heart, but I am super pumped about getting my first PSA 10 card. And I was telling people how passionate Alabama fans are. We're fortunate to catch Johnson A's game win in the Bay Area. I know, and getting to the end of the A's time in Oakland. Shout out to Tua and Alabama. I said even if Tua doesn't have an NFL career much longer, he had an amazing college football career at Alabama, and he's loved in Alabama, kind of like Nick Saban, and pretty cool to have that. Jalen Waddle, do the Waddle. Yeah. Yep, that's so very, that's awesome. I appreciate all the awesome chat. I was to win the 80 million lotto match to tour NHL arenas. The universe needs to answer my prayers. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I get old and I travel, I would love, like, during college football season, go to a Georgia away games, like in Kentucky, or maybe in some arenas where there aren't going to be a lot of people, like Vanderbilt or something like that. I love to go travel do some trips, but like go to Calgary. Boy, I love to go to Calgary and see a Flames game. I mean, as an Atlanta Flames fan, I would love to see Calgary Flames. What it's like there. I don't know if I want to go to Winnipeg. I'm still bitter. I'm still bitter about the Thrashers leaving. I would get mad. I don't want. I'm not going to pay a ticket to go to Winnipeg and just get mad. I'm still bitter about that. It's going to take a long time until I recover from that. My daughter Hallie loves Jalen Waddle because of his touchdown dance. Yeah, I have seen those dances. Most popular Providence makes sense. Oh, yeah. Just watched the Otani highlight video for tonight. Dang, dude is insane. I know. Otani's for real, y'all. And you know what? If you got in on those Otani rookies while you can, man, sit on them and watch him go up in value, man. I mean, I think Otani is he's bringing excitement to baseball, which is great. Go to Calgary to see the only thing good to come out of there, the Calgary Stampeders. Oh, yeah, the Canavo. Check out my last video. I got to do the Braves VIP experience. I didn't see that, Roll Tiderman. Man, Roll Tiderman has some amazing G.I. Joe comics and G.I. Joe collectibles, and he loves the Braves and collectibles as well, man. Roll Tiderman is one of the best, man. He loves Dale Murphy, one of my favorite players. I'm stacked on a ton. If you want to see some fire, it's on my. Oh, I've seen them, Seth. They're amazing. Yeah, I mean, no, that's awesome. I have to go check that out, man. How did I miss a video? Whenever you're at Roll Tiderman, you drop your videos, I'm in there, man. I'm watching them. But I've had a lot going on. Flyers start the season on the road in Vancouver, Calgary, and Edmonton. Oh, they're making the Canadian run right there. Let's go. Sis has a sicka. He does, man. I've seen some of his PSA collection, man. It's absolutely insane. That's what I'm saying. Like, I see Sis PSA 10s, and I'm like, man, this is nothing. This is my first PSA 10. I'm just happy to have one PSA 10. I don't have anything in the registry. I'm not the swag Joker King collector. I mean, that's all I got. Now that the Mississippi Braves are gone, I've been looking at drive times to other minor league ballparks. Yeah, they're moving to Columbus. And they wanted to get them closer, I guess, to Atlanta because, we have the Gwinnett Braves and the Rome Braves, and so now they call the Rome Emperors, which I think is silly, but they kind of wanted to have them closer, and so they're going down to Columbus. They built a big stadium for them down there. I know y'all hate to see them leave. Well, the Richmond Braves came to Gwinnett from here in minor league ballpark. I saw Austin Riley play for Mississippi. Yeah, I remember when he was playing for Mississippi. Isn't Austin Riley, he's from Mississippi, right? I think so, because they were showing his hometown. I think he's originally there from Mississippi. So you always got to pull. I hope Austin Riley gets better and back at it next year. Hate to see him. It's been devastating as a Braves fan to watch the struggles. And so I'm not, you think I'd be just devastated that they're not in the playoffs, but dude, you lose Strider, Acuna, Michael Harris for part of the season, Sean Murphy for part of the season. The only one that hadn't gotten injured, I think, is Matt Olson. Albies has been injured. I mean, you could just go down the list. Just to even be competitive is just amazing. We left the game in the ninth when the Dodgers started going off. I know, I saw that. Yeah, it was. They look good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. I'll tell you this: the Braves don't go far. I might pull for the Dodgers because I love Otani and I love Freddie Freeman. Like me and the girls were talking, we were like, we don't hate the Dodgers. Like, why? We love Freddie Freeman. We love Otani. I mean, those are like two of our favorite players. So we'll probably be pulling for the Dodgers, man. We don't hate it. Like we're sitting there going, why? We like these guys. Freddie Freeman's a legend, and Otani is an absolute legend too. So we'll probably be pulling for them in the playoffs. The Braves don't go far. Surprisingly, Tigers making a big push, best in the AL since we stopped playing. Bias. Oh wow, can't pull for the Dodgers or Phillies. Now Phillies another story. I do like Bryce Harper, but yeah, I know this is a little bit different on them. But I do like Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is one of my favorite players. I don't hate Philly. The Mets is another story. The Mets, the Mets I despise, but but I love the '80s Mets. I love Darryl Strawberry, Dwight Gooden, and Keith Hernandez, and all that, Lenny Dykstra, and all those guys were my favorite. Ray Knight, man, I love those '80s Mets, but the not new Mets, I just. Tigers making definitely push. I know Dickie Two Times doesn't like the Mets. He's a Phillies fan, but I love Bryce Harper, man. Bryce Harper is one of my favorite players, but. Yeah, I'm heading out as well. Pleasure hanging out. Oh man, Keith, thanks for stopping by, man. I'm really, really honored to have you back. Great to see you making videos again. And yeah, I mean, the but the Dodgers, I'm a kind of pull for them, man. I grew up a sports card collector versus team collector. I loved all players and teams. I've kept with that across all sports all my life. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of stuff. What are your NFL and MLB teams? Well, I'm all Atlanta. That's my Falcons and my Braves are my team, and my Hawks. I always disliked the '86 Mets. Oh, come on, Barry. That was one of my favorite Mets teams. I do love the Phillies. Hey, guess who played for the Phillies? Dale Murphy played for the Phillies. So how can I not hate the Phillies, because my favorite player of all time played for the Phillies and he played for the Rockies. So my favorite player of all time, my favorite athlete of all time was a Philly for a while. So you can't hate on the Phillies because my favorite player of all time was a Philly. So I'll put Dodgers over Phillies or Mets. Yeah, all Atlanta. Okay, got it. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's my team. I'm Georgia Bulldog. I grew up an Atlanta sports fan. I'm a rarity because, to be honest with you, here in Atlanta, go watch the Dodgers Braves game the other night. There are probably more Dodgers fans there. Go to the Pittsburgh Falcons game a while back. There were more Pittsburgh fans than were Atlanta. We don't have a big fan base. How about Steve Bedrosian, man? Yeah, Steve Bedrosian played for the Phillies and Braves as well. Bedrock, man. He was a great relief pitcher, man. I remember back in the day when he was pitching for the Braves. One of my favorites. But Dale Murphy is my favorite player of all time. So he played for the Rockies, Swags Rockies for one season. So I mean, yeah, did I cry when Dale Murphy was traded to the Phillies? I did, because I remember I was devastated because my favorite player of all time was traded, but I still pulled for him until he had a good little career there with the Philadelphia. I love Mike Schmidt, man, Steve Carlton. Those are some of my favorites of Phillies. I like Bryce Harper. I'm a big Bryce Harper fan, so I'm always pulling for him as well. But yeah, so never know. But I'm not a big fan. I'll tell you who I'm not a fan of, and that is Pete Alonso in the Mets. Pete Alonso said some things last year, so he needs. I don't know whatever team Pete Alonso's on. I'm not pulling for him. Plus, he's a Florida Gator, and I have more of an issue with the Florida Gators than do. Pete Rose on the Phillies. Love that era. I know. And Pete Rose played for the Expos for one season and the Reds. I mean, you think about Pete Rose as being a Red. Like when you go to Cincinnati, I remember I've gone to Cincinnati and watched the Reds play. He's an absolute legend there in Cincinnati. And you think of him being not part of that big red machine team, but he was a Philly for a while, and him them playing along there with Mike Schmidt back in the day, they had some good teams. I love that Expos Rose card. I did too, man. I always wanted that card, and I could never find it as a kid. I love that card because I'm sure if you were an Expos fan back in the 80s and you had Pete Rose on your team, you had been so excited to have Pete Rose on the team. 84 Fleer update is awesome. I know, I love 84. I loved 84 Tops. 84 Tops was one of my favorite as well. I just loved, I don't know, there's something about, even when they make these retro cards that look in the, like the 84 Tops version, like the Michael Jordan one is like one of my favorites. I know it probably doesn't have a lot of value to it, but it's one of my favorite cards. I just love that card. It's super cool. Wish the Expos were back. I know, them never know. Do you have a lot of graded cards? No, and that's what I was saying, Ari. This is my first PSA 10 card. I have a Tawny Heritage PSA 9 rookie. I have a Ronald Acuna PSA 9. What else do I have PSA? I don't have a lot. And so I'm super pumped about getting this too. I'm going at some point when I can get the money together. I do want to get some cards graded through PSA. I saw today where they're raising their prices on some stuff, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I don't know why you'd be wanting to raise prices at this time. But I don't know. My water bill. You know, the people here in the town I live in, they shot up the water bill 2 times, and the people in the community are just outraged and understand. I mean, this is ridiculous. Some stuff they're doing, and you wonder why they're doing it. I'm not going to start complaining about the water bills here, but still, it's just silly. I've traded in 60 PSA 10s on my way toward the PSA 10 of Vetchkin Young Guns, and I'm only 1/5 away. Oh man, that's a monster. Don't feel like typing again. Please don't repeat. It's such. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on there with y'all, but whatever. Pete and repeat. We're sitting on a fence. Pete fell off. Who was left? Okay, so now I'm lost there. Well, that dude is awesome, man. I hate that he keeps getting hurt. I know, I know. Yeah, he probably will retire roll timer, man. I hate to say that. Definitely read a great Expos book last year. Yeah, you know, I remember that stadium they played in. I remember the Braves going in there, and there'd be like nobody there. But I kind of miss seeing those games, man. Those are some great games, and you had some great Expos players: Gary Carter, Andre Dawson, Tim Raines. They had some good players back in the day. Is the card hobbyist is here for a non-brave. I was a fan of Vladdy Daddy in his Expos days. I love how he swung at pitches way out of the strike zone and hit them hard. The card hobbyist in the house. Thanks for stopping by, man. Let's go. Thanks for stopping by, man. That Expo turf did a number on some knees. I know that artificial turf. What's that called? Olympic Stadium? Because they had it there for the Olympics in Montreal. Oh, never got to see a game at Turner Field. Oh, I went to a couple. I went to some. I do like Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, my favorite though, because there's just something. I don't know. It was a dump, but it was a great dump, and it was interesting. Atlanta Fulton County Stadium was just epic. It kind of reminded when I went to Cincinnati. I went to Cincinnati Stadium before they built the stadium they have now. I can't remember that Riverfront, and it reminded me of Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, the way it was all set up and all that. I miss that. I miss that. It was fun. PSA Ovechkin wanted to upgrade to a 10, hence the trade-ins probably will end up trading in 200 PSA 10s and still need to add cash. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank y'all all for being here, man. I appreciate it. Didn't make it to Fulton County, been to Turner and Truist. Yeah, Truist is nice, and it's very impressive. I have to say my two favorite are probably Truist and Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. I really love Truist Park. It's amazing what they're doing there, and I especially like it that's close to me. It's outside the suburbs of Atlanta. You know, there was a lot of hate in Atlanta toward the Braves moving outside the perimeter, outside of Atlanta, and it was stupid. It was oh y'all complaining, why are y'all leaving? Nobody's gonna go there. And guess what's happened? All the haters are so wrong. They've record attendance, record support. Uh, all the haters have now shut up, and it's just been incredible. They were just hating on us because it was outside the perimeter, inside the city. And I'm sorry, Atlanta encompasses all the metro area, and hating on us that live outside of Atlanta is just stupid and silly. And you know what? If the other franchises in Atlanta moved outside, they probably would have better attendance and they probably would have more supporters. But they decided to stay inside the city limits of Atlanta, where a lot of us don't want to drive down there, pay high parking, high getting in there and getting out. And you know what? That's why the Braves are probably the most successful franchise in Atlanta, because they have smart people running the team. And I'm sorry, I love the Falcons and I love the Hawks, and that's one of the reasons why the Thrashers left. And I'm sorry, I kind of go on a ramble about that, but I just my anonymous gaming channel just hit 700K. Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Wow, that's incredible, man. Um, that's incredible. Wow. Whew. Um, yeah. So sorry I'm going on a rampage about that, but like I just get here. I think you like the Georgia Bulldogs and too. Oh man, I'm a Georgia Bulldog graduate area. I graduated in class of '99. I had season tickets for Georgia for the years I was in school there, and then another year or two after I graduated. Um, uh, yeah, holy Miss Montes, that's epic, man. I know. Did the banana retire or die? I don't know what's going on there. Take hours to get out of the city. I know, and that's the thing, Sticks. You can go in and out of the Braves game now so fast. And for me, it's a quicker drive. Um, I just think why do you want to stick a franchise in the city when all your fans live outside the city? Stick it where the fans are, and we'll go and we'll support it. And Atlanta really suffers from that. We suffer from you go to watch these games and there's nobody there. I didn't know you were that much older than me, Zach. Yeah, I'm old, yo. I'm 49, about to be 50 next year. Yeah, I'm getting old. Barry's the first of its kind. Several cities are copying it. Yep, and that's what I'm saying. The hockey franchises, they're thinking about bringing a hockey franchise, and they're trying to copy that. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, I love the dogs. It's gotta be there. They're so expensive. I can't afford tickets, so now I just watch it on TV. And I don't think I haven't been to a game in it's a couple of years because it's just got even the bad teams they played, like the real cupcake wins. It's a fortune to go see them play. I can just watch it on TV now. And I may get to go out to a Braves game or two every year, but I work at a college, so I get to work some of the football games there. And I try to go to games when I can, but also I have a farm and doing this YouTube and family and everything. So I've got a lot of responsibility. So I do watch a lot of TV now. I've got the Uzu cable, so I catch the games and I catch a lot of it through there. As a non-UGA fan living in Georgia, I enjoy Dogs fans more when they couldn't get over the hump. They seemed cursed for a long time. I totally agree with you, the car hobbyist Patrick. I felt that way too, and I was still with them then. And now everybody's jumped on their bus. They're like, "Oh, I've been a dog fan for years." Where were you? Where were you in the Donnan era when I was there pulling for them? Where were you in the Mark Richt era when I was pulling for them and they couldn't get over the hump? I was there, and I'm still there with them today. Even that these some of these people have gotten on the bus, and I'm like, "Where you been? Where were you in 1997 when I was going down to Florida and having to make that drive back after Georgia got killed?" I mean, I've been there with them through the tough times, and I'll be there with them when the good times and when they go down again. I love my dogs. Oh man, Nikki 2 times. Go check them out Sunday night. Epic live stream, man. Have such a great time over at Nikki's channel. And one of the great Philadelphia fans. I know he loves his Eagles. And I didn't want to bring it up too much, Nikki, 2 times, because I know it's got to be heartbreaking, because I know how much you love your Eagles. That's like when my dogs lose. I can't talk about it for a few days, so I'm not going to mention it. But I'm sure y'all are going to have a great season. You got a great team, and the Eagles play exception. They're going to go far. The Falcons will probably play the Eagles. I don't know if the Falcons will make the playoffs, but the Eagles will make the playoffs. They've got a great season ahead, man. Thank you, Nikki, and looking forward to being there Sunday night. Let's go. Going to a Georgia versus Alabama game would be epic. It would be. I've been to a Georgia Alabama game when they were played at Alabama a few years ago, and Georgia was the underdog, and they won. And then we ran down to College Game Day down at Alabama. It was in Tuscaloosa, and I've been to 2 Alabama games, by the way. Go Bijan, let's go. That one that stings the most for Dogs fans was 2012. That was a burner. The national championship game for Alabama Georgia a few years ago, where they lost, that was probably the biggest burner for me, because I felt like that was such a close game. That was so close. But it's been back and forth between Alabama and Georgia every year. It's kind of a rivalry. I still don't see Alabama and Georgia a big rivalry. I know now it is in modern times, but I'm a long time Georgia. Well, let's just say this. I was a Georgia fan when I was a kid. I kind of was a Tennessee fan for a long time, and then when I went to Georgia, I went back to my roots. But I wasn't for a while there. I wasn't big in Georgia for a while, but back when I went off to college there, I said, I got to get back to my roots. My grandfather was a Georgia grad. My grandmother was. I can't be abandoned in my state. And so I went back to being a dog fan. But I'll say this, like, I don't see Alabama as Georgia's biggest rivalry. To me, I see Florida as the biggest rivalry. and Florida's not that good this year. Auburn versus UGA is the South's longest rivalry. I know. I really think Auburn Georgia is a bigger rivalry than Alabama Georgia. Auburn and Florida to me, and Georgia Tech is somewhat a rivalry. But to be honest with you, not to be mean to my Georgia Tech friends, Georgia kills Georgia Tech every year pretty much. Rarely does Georgia Tech ever beat Georgia. It's a miracle year. So it's not that big of a. I went to Georgia Southern. We had some good teams when Paul Johnson coached there. Yes, Georgia Southern used to have some amazing teams. Back when Irk Russell coached them back in the day, Irk Russell used to coach at Georgia. They won several national championships. Georgia Southern has a great tradition of great football teams. I hate Auburn and Georgia changed their date. I know, that's what I'm saying, Barry. That game should be in the fall, like in November. I always think of that as like the second weekend of November. It is too early now. Auburn versus Alabama, yes. And I've been to Auburn Alabama game. Was it 2004, '05? Tommy Tuberville was their coach. I think Auburn went on and win the national title. I had a friend, he was an Auburn, Alabama grad, and I had never been to an Auburn, Alabama game. That is an intense rivalry. That is one of my. I'll be on the Rushmore show, and I'm gonna be talking about college football rivalries. That I'm not gonna lie to you, that's gonna be up there. Who came up with Battle Hymn of the Republic, that UGA or Auburn? Yeah, Auburn and UGA are very similar. Like we have the theme song. A lot of the same people here in Atlanta go, either growing up as a kid, I had a lot, either go Auburn or Georgia. They're very similar in the schooling. Like we had a horticulture is big at Auburn, and I have Georgia. It is. There's a lot of stuff that's very similar between the two schools. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting stuff. Zach, have a great night, buddy. Oh man, thank you, Perch. Thank you, Perch. I really, really appreciate your support in Zach the Frugal Gardener and Zach Sports Cars and Collectibles. Man, I can't tell you all y'all that popped into Zach the Frugal Gardener tonight, y'all means the world to me. DK, all y'all, because I'm trying to grow that channel, and it means Barry, all y'all have been there. Auburn is weird. They have multiple average seasons, but they pop out of nowhere to make a championship run occasionally. Yeah, that's true. Um, Man, Saturday night, Spontics Live, Perch will be there, Sith, Swag, all the bros will be there. I'll be there watching in the chat, eating some ice cream. Look forward to Saturday night this week. And y'all go check Perch out. Perch has got an awesome channel. If you're not subbed to him, jump on his bus, man. One of the greatest out there. Thank you, Perch. You're rocking, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, a lot of good rivalries there. I'm looking forward to it, man. So I love football season, y'all. This is my favorite time of the year, man. We have a full harvest moon tonight. Football season, basketball season starting up, NHL starting up, baseball playoffs. What a better time of the year. Yeah, Sticks. I was live on Zach the Frugal Gardener, and we had sunflowers, a sunset, and we had to delay it a little while. But at the very 5-10 minutes, we had a full harvest moon. I was super excited. I had to really wait out there. It was like a 2-hour stream, but it took me a while to that harvest moon to come up, and we finally got to see it there in the end. Chris Davis, my favorite college player of all time. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Perk, so much. Appreciate you all stopping by here. If you don't give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. We got 21 thumbs up. Let's go. I grew a garden just to feed the deer and rabbits, apparently. I don't know if you saw our stream Monday night, but we were in the middle of the live stream of the sunflowers, and a deer ran across out in the middle of the stream. It was just so funny. Like, these huge deer, and I don't know if I caught them on camera very well, but they ran right across right in front of our stream, and it was over by our lake. It was funny. Thank you, Justin. You're rock. Yeah. Thank you all, man. It's 11:39. I'm still going live here. Thank you all. It's been supporting us, stopping by here. We've been going 83 minutes. Good grief. We've had 2 epic streams tonight. Man, this has been like a live stream extravaganza, man. 2 live streams in one night. I was going to go live from the sunflower fields and rip packs tonight. And then I thought, you know what? I want to do 2 streams on both channels. Because, I'm working toward watch hours on Zach the Frugal Gardener. And then I thought I do want to, do a live stream. I wanted to open that package, and I really didn't want to open a PSA 10-2 out in the middle of a sunflower field. So I was like, well, we'll just 8:39 in Montana. Let's go. Yeah, I was in Montana. I was like, man. Well, when I go out to Utah and Montana, you're thinking the time differential there to what it is on East Coast. It takes me some time to get adjusted. Sing Neil Young, please. Well, Barry, if you had stopped by when we had the full moon, I would have. Hamster would have sang it. Well, the hamster doesn't like me singing. She gets all mad when I sing. Well, I don't know if y'all heard this, but we had a birthday party for the hamster this weekend, and she made me and my parents not sing her happy birthday to her. So we had to like, happy birthday to you. And we kind of had to do it where we didn't sing. She gets really irritated by her singing. That's the hamster for you. She's a character. And if you didn't see it, Hamster got a Stanley Cup, a pink Stanley, paid $38 for a Stanley Cup. It was hard for me to fork out the money, but the hamster really won, and I love the hamster so much. So I was like, you know what, hamster, you're getting it. So I spent it. Yeah. Funny that 4th and 31 happened on the 10th anniversary of Kick 6. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I don't know who's playing this weekend. I know Georgia's off this weekend. I don't know what there's a good game this weekend. I can't think of who it is. Oklahoma and Tennessee is playing this weekend. You still need watch hours for the other channel. I do, Ari. Anytime you get a chance, go over there. I'm not hit 1K yet, but I'm trying to go ahead and start. I'm already starting to work on hours because I think we can hit 1K before the end of the year. I don't know if I'm going to hit the watch hours. My goal is to probably work on that next year, watch hours. I'd really am working toward 1K right now and then working toward watch hours. I really, be honest with you, wasn't really expecting to grow the other channel, but it just has some incredible growth. So I'm working toward it, man. It'd be fun to be monetized on 2 channels. It was a miracle this channel was monetized. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like, I hit this channel at the peak of the sports card hobby, back in COVID, and there was a ton of retail videos that just really popped, and that really helped this channel grow. And it was amazing. I think it's going to be a challenge to get to the 4K on Zach the Frugal Gardener, but I'm gonna work on it, and maybe that might be a goal of mine in 2025 to get there. But I'm really just shooting for 1K, but trying to work on those watch hours while I can. Yeah, y'all. Anytime you can stop by over there when we're going live or doing a video, I'd love to have your support. Tennessee and Oklahoma, Tennessee should win. They're legit. Yeah, Tennessee looked good. Saw them play the other day. They got a good team. Tennessee's always good. When is Tennessee? I think Tennessee always has a good start. They have some great years, some fair years, but Tennessee's always competitive. I used to be a Tennessee fan, man. Back in the day, Johnny Majors. I was a Tennessee fan for a while. I was born in Tennessee, but I don't like Tennessee. Maybe my second or third favorite team, and that's hard for a Georgia fan to say. A lot of Georgia fans don't hate Tennessee. I don't hate Tennessee, but like it was. That, I mean, as a Georgia fan, I can't, like, they're not my team, but I don't hate Tennessee because I was a Tennessee fan for a while. Florida's another story. Florida, I have a lot of bitterness toward Florida. You lose to Florida in Jacksonville and you drive all the way from Jacksonville back to Atlanta. You just think about it the whole ride up, and I've had to do that twice, and it's bitter. Not gonna lie. Just like Florida, I don't know. You definitely put in the work to be mine. Oh yeah, thank you, Sticks. Thank you. But I'll start with you, man. Born on a mountain too in Tennessee. Yeah, I was born right on in Chattanooga, right on the Georgia-Tennessee border. No orange team, says Roll Tire. Yeah, and Florida's bitter, man. Like it's just, if you go to Georgia-Florida game, you'll understand. You understand. It's a good rivalry. Even if Florida's not any good this year, it's still a big rivalry to me. I want to win that game. 2 is the only 10 I see. There he is. There's a 2 right there. Come on, let's go, DK. Let's go. But thank you all for stopping by tonight. I really appreciate y'all's wonderful support. Man, it's 11:44. But the good thing is I don't have to go to work tomorrow, y'all, so I can stay up. This is awesome. And thank you all who's been supporting us in our videos. We've been dropping a lot of Simpsons shorts. If you see Simpsons out of Walmart, DK's out of Walmart, do some shorts on them, man. They've been popping. Fins up. I know, man. Hey, I know the card hobbyist is a big Miami Dolphins fan, man. I hope Tua gets better, man. I don't know if you saw this card hobbyist. This is a PSA 10 Tua die cut blue prism, and it's my first PSA 10 card. Really stupid. And these are hard to get PSA 10 because all the die cut corners right there. They're not 4 corners. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners right there, and then you have the round. It's tough to get a PSA 10 in this thing, so it's pretty awesome to get that. Eat my shorts. Right. Simpsons been popping, man. I need to get to work tomorrow, man. Have a great one, Roll Tiderman. And, man, I'm telling you, counting down to next weekend. I can't wait, man. War Eagle, says Barry. Eat my shorts. I tell you, the Simpsons have really been popping, man. I mean, every one of them. I don't know how my one did tonight, but the last couple of nights I've gotten about 1,000 views every one of them. So that's good. Appreciate everybody been watching those. Been dropping some Mario ones. Five Nights at Freddy's. What's the other one? Spider Man's been popping. I did get a short this week that got sent from Set for Kids for Spider Man, and I peeled it and I lost. Um, I still don't understand why Spider Man is just set for kids. Spider Man's for all ages, and I don't care if YouTube sees this. I really think that that's silliness. Now I can understand Paw Patrol being set for kids, but Spider Man is for everyone, y'all. I'm sorry. I have an issue with that. Like I had an Avengers one that was set to kids, and I just think, hey man, that's Avengers is for everyone. It's not just for kids. Just like I think now Paw Patrol, you can say that. Maybe Care Bears, you can say that. Maybe Bluey, you can say that. But I just don't think that Avengers and Spider Man is just for kids. All ages love Spider Man and Avengers. So give me 15 minutes and I will go to sleep, says Jim NFL7. There you go, man. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Thank you for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Um, Love all those stuff. You know, there's some of the shorts. I've been doing these Stanley Muggs one. I did one with the hamster. That thing got about 2K. That was good watching. So thank you all that's been watching those. I like to mix it up, y'all. I mean, you know, I do a lot of stuff from the stores. I did some shorts tonight. I was at Walmart tonight, and I did some trying to mix it up. You know, not just do the same thing all the time. I mean, I like to add some Mario in there, some Simpsons, Star Wars, some wrestling. Um, I do like when stuff that I really like the wrestling and Star Wars. I mean, I do some Paw Patrol every now and then because Paw Patrol got us to 1 million views. But I mean, you know, I don't know. I did drop some Paw Patrol that just didn't hit, so I've kind of gotten. I don't know. I like Paw Patrol. I think it stands for good things, supporting our police and ambulance. But occasionally, I like to do other stuff. You know, the Mario. I don't want to be copying everybody doing Mario either, but I like to occasionally drop a Mario once a night or every other night or so. And then the stuff I really love, like Star Wars and sports cars, just doesn't get the hits. I mean, every time I drop a sports card one, it just doesn't get the views. But I'm excited when one does, and I really get pumped because that means the world to me. It helps the channel growth. It's worth it. Yeah, yeah, it does. Short toy hunting shorts have been a game changer on this channel. I mean, they've taken this channel from being, you know, a 2,000 to 10K. I mean, Toy Hunting Shorts done that. They've really helped grow the channel. And I'm so pumped to see Sticks G getting it with the wrestling videos. And that's in the long form too, Sticks. Congrats, man. I'm so pumped for Sticks G. I remember you were at 600. I was like, Sticks G to 1K. He's like, no. Now he's at 10K. That's totally awesome, man. Let's go. 11.86 now. Wow, man, that's amazing. You're 11.6. Whoa, that was amazing. Those videos are popping. Wow, that is truly amazing, Stick. And those are on long form content too, dude. Wow, that's amazing. Let's go. Oh, it's mine. Oh, 11. Oh, okay. I thought you were that great. Still streaming. Oh, thank you, DK. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for the wonderful support. You're the best. I'm at 1.5. Well, that's still amazing, Sticks. Good grief. You're at 1.1, 1.2 the other day. So that's incredible, man. You'll get it. You'll be at 10K in like another month. That's awesome, man. Keep dropping that good content and support and getting the watch time hours. And dude, man, you were getting them when Sticks Jeopardy. That too. And congratulations on the 1K. I know. I'm so pumped for Sticks. But yeah, a lot going on in the hobby, y'all. A lot. You seen these videos about what's going on in the hobby? It's interesting to watch some of that. And you know, I'm just I'm saving. I'm gonna get something really cool. I'm saving up my money now, trying to get some cool product. I'm looking for that select football. Hope I had a restock tomorrow. I'm gonna hit some stores tomorrow. I'm looking for some packs. I've kind of run out of my stockpile of packs. That's why I only ripped one pack tonight because I'm like I don't have a lot to rip, and I'm trying to find like a good deal. Y'all know me. I'm trying to find a good deal on something. So I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt. I ordered a. You know what I did? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I ordered a optic football fat pack from Best Buy. I had it. It showed on the website that it could be picked up at my local store. I ordered it, and then 2 minutes later, I got an email saying that was out of stock at my store. So I was like, well, if it's out of stock at my store, where can I get it? And it's like some Best Buy way far away. So I canceled the order, and when I did, it messed up. I had like a gift card. I only paid like 29 cents for the pack because I had like a Best Buy sent me $10, and then I had a $5 gift card, and so they messed up and didn't send me my money back. Well, then I called them up and they said, well, it'll be September 29th till I get the money back. So I'm just waiting to that, and then I'm gonna buy something with that. Um, but I mean, it's weird when Best Buy shows that it's available at the store you ordered, and they don't even have it in stock. But oh well. Best Buy's had some good stuff on their website, y'all. Yeah. So they've had some good stuff. They have Upper Deck Extended Series. I don't know if they have it tonight, but they've had it lately. And I've been wanting to rip some Upper Deck Extended Series because you can get a Bedard in there. And I won a football optic mega box. Stoked for that to come. Let's go, Sticks. That is awesome, man. Love. That's a monster right there. That's sweet. Um, that's a monster win. What channel did you win that from, Sticks? That's pretty awesome. I won an Optic 2020 Mega, and I keep that in my sealed collection because that's 2020. That's Herbert, Tua. Who else is in that? Herbert, Tua, Hertz. Who's some other Burrow rookie year. So I keep that sealed. That's part of my sealed wax collection. That's pretty cool, y'all. Well, thank you all. Man, you know what? We might go. We're at 95 minutes. We might go to 100. Let's go to 100, and then I'll call it a night. We're at 11:51 right now. That puts us about midnight. Good grief. I don't think I ever go live this late at night. This is kind of wild. those are those are expensive. Ease rips. He's a younger kid who rips a ton. Oh, that's awesome. I have to give him a subscribe. That's cool. Getting away out there, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'll super pumped won't win this too, man. This is one of my first PSA 10. Tua is right there. Oops, there goes Tua. Hang on. Thank goodness I got this new thing around him. I need to take this and put it around him because I want to keep it sealed right there. And there it is. So I protect it. I want to protect that Tua. My first PSA 10. Super excited about winning that. And that was a super pump, man. Appreciate y'all all. I love giveaways. He gave away that in a Wimby 10. Oh, sweet. I when I win something, man, I'm so thankful for all y'all. I know there's a lot of y'all here that stop in. I've won giveaways. Thank you so much. Really means a lot to me. And really, I think my collection has really grown because of y'all. And I really think like this card right here, this thing's going straight to the vault. Like this thing, that's my first PSA and only PSA 10, man. I don't have any PSA 10s, so that's monster for me. I mean, maybe to not a lot of people, but to me that is. And I really appreciate Crown Jewel's cards. Y'all give him a subscribe in the description below. I think he's at 200 subscribers. That's amazing. So I really appreciate him winning that and sending that to me. Man, that's totally awesome. And he's got a great channel. He goes out and hunts for retail sports cards. He's got a lot of PSA 10s. Good grief. He's got a monster collection. I feel that way. The card community is super generous. Yes, thank you all for the generosity. I really, really appreciate it, man. I really do. And I cherish every card. I really do. It means the world to me. And thank y'all so much. And y'all talking about my channel, when we hit 1K for Zach the Frugal Gardener, y'all, we are going to have another giveaway. So if you entered our road to 1K and 10K, you will still be entered. In fact, I have the hat right here of all the names of those that entered. It's still not too late to enter if you haven't entered. And all the people's names are still in there. And we're still, the person who won our $10 PayPal didn't win. So I might add more money to the gift card giveaway if we have it. My only PSA 10 is from Crown Jewel 2. Oh, Barry won one too. That's sweet, man. I didn't know that, Barry. I have to go check that out. Did you do a video on that? I have to go check it out if you did. That's awesome. I mean, dude, get a PSA 10 is pretty amazing. I mean, that's a tough grade. That's awesome. I'll have to go, oh, you did? We'll have to go check that out, Barry. Maybe I watch so many videos. I sit for an hour. I'll have to go back. I'll go check that out after this stream. That's pretty awesome. That's Justin Jefferson. Oh, man, that's a good one. Justin Jefferson. Wow. That's a monster right there. He's a great receiver from Minnesota. That's pretty awesome. Well, are y'all looking forward to this weekend? Another great weekend of college and NFL football. College gets a little bit better as we go into October and late September. So I'm sure we're getting out of, the first week or two we get into these cupcake games, but then we start to get into conference play in college football, and that's where it starts to get exciting. You get the rivalries, the Alabama, Georgias, and it's exciting to see Oklahoma and Texas in here in the SEC. The NFL is exciting every week because you never know who you're playing. You got a lot of every week. NFL. You don't know which team's going to win. You might have Falcons could win this weekend. I don't know if they will, but I mean, who knows? You never know who can win each and every week in the NFL. Sometimes you get some surprising upsets, like how the New Orleans is just putting up these numbers. I don't know. They're just Alvin Kamara. They're just looking absolutely amazing. I love fall weekends. I do too, Sticks. Especially getting into October, November, we get into fall leaves up here in North Georgia and the fall colors. We get into the football. It's just a great time of the year. Love this time of the year. That fall harvest moon was awesome tonight. I mean, the camera view didn't do it justice. Like, it was absolutely stunning. Like, it looked like it was an orange yellow moon. It was so cool. It was so cool. Love the fall. Love sports. I think I love the fall. The spring's good, but the fall's my favorite. Even bad teams win games. Just when you think you know something, craziness happens. I know that's what the NFL's like. I think that's why people love the NFL every week. Because sometimes in some of the other pro sports, that's just a lot win. But NFL, you never know. It's a great community. Grease sticks all supporting each other and having a good time. Yeah. This is what's fun about the YouTube, man. I could sit here and talk to y'all for hours. I love doing this each and every week. Um, it's fun. I look forward to Thursday nights. This has been fun tonight. We've had two streams in one night on two different channels. That's totally been fun. I really had a great time. Well, y'all, we're past 100 minutes, so let's go. Thank y'all so much. We're gonna call it a night. I don't know. It's almost midnight, so I better get to bed. I got to take these girls to the doctor early in the morning. I got to head down to the ATL. That's right, the ATL tomorrow. I'm going down to the big. Let's see if I can find it. Going down to the ATL tomorrow, y'all. Gotta go to the doctor. So get these girls to bed. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget like, subscribe, comment below if you're watching this on the replay. Thank you to Crown Jewels Cards for my first PSA 10. Y'all, his channel is in the description below. Let's grow him. Let's help grow his channel. Support him. He's been wonderful to me by sending me this amazing card. And Barry said he sent him one too as well. So thank y'all for watching, y'all. Great dual stream tonight on Zach the Frugal Gardener. If you haven't seen that, go check it out on Zach the Frugal Gardener's channel. Like I say every week, Zach out. Thank y'all. Y'all rock. Thank y'all very much, y'all.